Worth Partnership Project is a flagship project of the European Commission under the COSME program of the European Union for the competitiveness of small and medium-sized enterprises. Considered a flagship program, Worth becomes the only European project where designers, SME manufacturers, and tech providers converge around the development of innovative and design-oriented project ideas that help them remain competitive through the incubation support provided. In the framework of the last year of Europe 2020 agenda, Worth is proud to present the results of the second round of 62 partnership projects committed to the development of a more smart, sustainable, and inclusive growth through design solutions. Within Worth, an ecosystem is created where designers and SMEs can work together in solutions covering the key challenges of the European Union. One of them being the reinvention of craftsmanship and European heritage preservation. 1 in every 4 of the second call winning partnerships addresses any challenge related to the reinvention of the craftsmanship and how this faces the modern world and its need to survive. There is a huge number of skilled crafters around Europe, carrying their culture and talents that have been passed down generations over generations. Moreover, it is for UNESCO an important form of cultural expression to the extent that it reflects the aesthetics, the symbolism, and worldviews of productive communities. In this sense, craftsmanship is an essential part of the traditional economies and produces everyday objects using designs and motifs that are meaningful to the community. By addressing this challenge, Worth aims to inspire the creatives on how craftsmanship techniques and skills can work together with disruptive technology and techniques around an innovative design in the modern era without compromising its DNA nor centurial European heritage.
Pues la idea principal nació de mi socia Ana. Ella estaba pensando en realizar un proyecto con diferentes socios fuera de España y cuando nos enteramos de la existencia del WORD creímos que era como el momento perfecto. Y cuando empezamos la idea teníamos claro que quería que fuese un prototipo de invierno, o sea, por eso es un abrigo extremadamente grande y la idea, o sea, el concepto principal, la inspiración es el mundo onírico entre lo humano y lo animal. Pues principalmente el proyecto se basa en tres partes, ¿no? Como el diseño del estampado en sí, que está basado por María, como decía anteriormente, el desarrollo de la impresión de la tela, que va por la Brain, que es la empresa francesa, y la parte artesanal, que es María, de Mastela, de Logroño, que son los que se encargan de hacer todo el tema del patchwork. Nos parecía como muy interesante hacer como una mini producción para que esto llegase a todo el público, llegase a más gente, pero hemos pensado después del COVID que lo más interesante es hacer un pre-order, que la gente espere X tiempo para llegar a tener la prenda, pero que al final produzcamos con una idea clara de lo que se va a hacer y sobre todo a educar, ¿no? Yo creo que lo más importante es educar en este caso también al comprador. Después de esta experiencia, más me he dado cuenta que las colaboraciones son importantes, pero no cualquier tipo de colaboración. Pues si encuentras la persona que te complementa, en este caso, para llevar tu proyecto a cabo es como súper interesante y bueno, es al final la guinda del pastel, ¿no?
Hi, my name is SARA Barbanti. I come from Modena and create contemporary jewellery. I started studying jewellery making because I had the desire to create something entirely with my own hands, starting from the initial idea up until the final completed object. I grew up in Campo Galliano, a town near Modena where part of my family have been dedicating themselves to agriculture for generations. A strong tie to nature has always been there. To create my jewellery pieces, I use the discarded wood from my family's orchard, or the dead wood from the trees that I collect nearby. Once collected, I burn it, stabilise it, and create the piece of jewellery. Thanks to the Worth Partnership, I was able to focus on the development of a new collection of jewellery pieces and on studying my materials. The collaboration with my partners SYNTHELAST allowed me to test new resins and define which product works best with charcoal. It also allowed me to involve different people in the project, friends and professionals that helped me develop it better. Doing things together is always preferable and more stimulating than on your own. I hope that these collaborations can expand and deepen even more through time. Why is my project innovative? I wouldn't necessarily talk so much about innovation, but of a real need for expression. I've always been attracted to the idea of metamorphosis of the material, by how a poor and discarded material could become precious. This is a chance for me to carry on my family heritage in a personal and creative way. I work on the textures and shapes of charcoal. I modify it, break it, reassemble it, and always try to maintain its organic quality. I combine it with silver and gold to create a structure for the jewellery piece and make it wearable. Developing the Ultra collection has been a challenging process. I had to rethink my initial ideas as they weren't all feasible. I conducted tests and tried to understand how to communicate my work. I had to face things I hadn't done before and recognize my own limits, and so I also relied on my collaborators. At the end of this journey, I am grateful and happy to have been a part of it all. It helped me grow as a person and an artist, and understand that this is only the beginning, and my research will continue on.
Working on another project with origami, I thought about how it could be beautiful on walls and ceilings, and together with a day I spent in the field reading Darwin's theories, the general concept of the project emerged: the inverse process of adaptation theory from nature to man. For this reason, we want to provide society with a sustainable place of rest and calm, as opposed to intoxicated environments and under continuous stress, providing a solution for movement, reflection, covering, music, soundproofing, and lighting. i-Morfé. The challenge of i-Morfé was the design of the mobile part and that the coating had the appropriate resistance. But we did it. Working as a team and in different fields offers above all lateral thinking. With fields so diverse, we realized the great possibilities that other sector gives us to go further and tell other stories with i-Morfé. I believe that i-Morfé has a place in the future within many branches.
Hello, my name is Diana and I'm the creative mind behind the project the Gucci Bags collection. The partners I chose to collaborate on this project are the 3D printing company based in Belgium, Zigzag, and the leather crafters from Moldova, Intermarpiel. The idea of a customizable 3D printed bag was born from the desire to create something different from the standard shapes and styles existing on the market. A unique fashion piece that would set me apart as a customer from the rest and would offer me the possibility to mix and match the parts of the bag to my own taste. Working together with my partners helped me turn my prototype into a product that is ready to launch in the market. With their expertise in the field and my creative direction, we succeeded in perfecting each and every detail of the product. For me, Work Project represents a possibility to kickstart an innovative fashion product on the market, It helped me not only with finding the suitable partners to work on my project, but also invaluable knowledge to the work platform and one-on-one coaching with the mentors. The collaboration with my partners helped me understand in depth the technology or crafts that they are using and their process of working. For future work partnerships, I would highly advise to take advantage of each and every opportunity for their projects. Use this as a tool to explore your creativity and ideas, and be eager to learn something new in the process. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Nicola Merendino and I'm here to talk about a project called Persona, which is a project that I developed together with Jonathan Reus as part of the Work Partnership Program in Venice as well as in many other countries. There is a big tradition for mask making. Project Persona, it's about how to use modern technologies such as 3D scanning, 3D modeling and 3D printing to renew this very ancient tradition.
So a big part of our project was doing research into 3D scanning. We wanted to find methods for 3D scanning that would be low cost and easy for craftspeople to use. So we explored numerous low cost 3D scanning devices, including photogrammetry, which can be done even by a novice at home.
Once we were happy with the results of our 3D scanning research, we moved to the 3D modeling phase, where we actually took these 3D models and modified them in order to generate interesting masks. To do that, we used a technique called parametric 3D modeling. This technique was perfect for our project because it allows you to have very interesting shapes that can be modified very easily just by changing some data.
Hello, we are WIS based in London, UK. As a team, we designed a modular, multifunctional jewelry collection that creates central experience sense. How do you touch and interact with your body? The idea of sense came from integrating the sensation of touch and smell into wearable objects, inspired by the intimate relationship we have with ourselves. Sense is a conversation starter. Each tactile jewelry piece connects to a sensitive body part, empowering the wearer to confidently express their sensuality. In the Work Partnership Project, we focused on design thinking and technology combining accurate manufacturing scale into jewelry. We worked with Lucy De Stella's goldsmith based in Milan, Italy, for the jewelry pieces, and Harry Shedwood, a perfumer, also based in London, UK, for the central perfumery experiences. We were enamored by the beauty of liquid. Though it's rare and difficult to embed scented liquid into jewelry, we applied central technology, a patent-pending self-releasing fragrance mechanism, a modular system, into Sense jewelry collection. This uniquely diffuses the sense without interacting with the skin or clothes.
My name is Dörte de Jesus, and I'm an art director and communication designer from Berlin, Germany, and the founder and editorial director of the Lisse magazine, an online and annual print publication sharing visions for a regenerative future fashion. I'd been thinking about the idea of designing a collection of ethical jewellery for a while, and entering the World Partnership Award seemed like a perfect opportunity. I knew that if I designed a collection of jewellery, it had to be beautiful in its form, ethically crafted, and able to transmit a strong personal bond, meaning and purpose to its owner. But how could I create such a bond? How could I infuse an object with deeply personal meaning that also subtly comes alive in its unique form? I entered into a debate with Paolo, my husband and fellow designer, who then agreed to support me with his technical and product design expertise. We started with these questions and eventually decided on the idea to work with the human voice and its sound waves. Not only is the human voice a transmitter of words, messages and meanings, but every human's voice is also unique in itself, just like fingerprints or the patterns of an iris.
My name is Demelza Galitza. When I think about fashion, I'm from the side of making as opposed to designing. Designing was never my forte, but I'm really interested in how things are put together, and I always wanted to go into the industry from that angle. As designing doesn't come naturally to me, I thought, why not let the customer design their products themselves? It's never been more pertinent than now to have your friends and family close to you. And when they can't be there, what's nicer than to have something to remember them by? And that's where the idea for the new jewellery range came from.
In a collaboration between the Slovenian design collective Mashoni, the Italian manufacturer of 3D printers WASP, the digital manufacturing lab Naumina from Barcelona, Slovenian local clay experts and architects, we developed the Clay project. This project could be described from the product perspective as an effort to design an urban wall that reduces air pollution by using a local clay material, digital design and structural 3D printing. It is more than that. The Clay project is an experiment in engaging local actors in overcoming local urgency. In case of air pollution, we engaged local resources, local architects, designers, clay experts, and clay. We believe, if we seek to overcome air pollution, we first have to eliminate those that impact most: energy consumption, mass production and long-distance transport.
Hi, I'm Joost Jansen. I'm a knitwear designer from Holland with my own label, Survival of the Fashionist. This is Lorette Kaman, a professional hand knitter and hand dyer, with her own hand knitting school in Amsterdam, the Amsterdamse Steek. It all started in 2016 when I adopted 250 grandmothers in Bulgaria. They own such fantastic hand skills that I wanted to save these for the future. This is why I started working with them. One of the first times in Bulgaria I took Lorette with me, and we saw the technique of intarsia knitting, where for every color used, you use a different kind of bowl. It looks very complicated and it takes a lot of time. We started thinking how fantastic it could be when you have your whole image hidden inside of a yarn. So by knitting, the color would prevail. The colors you see in the background are not just a stroboscopic effect. It's our artwork placed after each other, all the colors divided over one big yarn. A lot of calculations were made, so we figured out one stitch is 1.75 centimeters. We needed 8,964 stitches, which took 157 meters of yarn. All hand painted. It took 58 hours of hand painting. Afterwards we needed to knit it. It took 83 needles and 108 rows, 50 hours of hand knitting, to make a small sample of 35 by 33 centimeters.